Hello everyone, it's Mike Richards here from the Treasury Recruitment Company. I wanted to talk to you today about a Treasury Analyst position that I'm recruiting for one of my good friends, Craig Nichols from Accelerant Insurance. You can see here, gathered with me on the screen. Okay, Craig and I, we're based in the UK, but actually the Treasury Analyst role we're recruiting is going to be based in the US. It's going to be remote working, and we're going to be aiming for someone potentially coming from the East Coast. So that then helps, Accelerant supports both their UK, European businesses and also across the US. It's a linchpin, if you like. So, we want the right person and they're going to be flexible. So it's a really great role. But as always, as I say on my weekly Treasury Career Corner podcast, which I'm pleased to say the lovely Craig has, been strong-armed. He's willingly agreed to be a guest on very soon. I'm going to hand over to Craig in a moment. Firstly, Craig, you, for this role, Treasury Analyst position, you actually joined yourself, Accelerant, late last year. Can you tell the viewers looking today, a bit more about the company and why you joined the group?
Thanks, Mike, and hello, everybody. I started with Accelerant in October 2020 last year. The company itself had started up in 2019 and had been formed as a result of insurance veterans coming together and identifying a gap in the SME insurance market. There were three things that resonated with me with the Accelerant story, and those were that it's not often you get the opportunity to join a business in that build-up stage of the business life cycle, and that is very exciting. There is a very ambitious growth plans for the business, both within Europe, US, and globally, that are very, very exciting. And there's a really strong energy within the business, within the teams that have come on board to direct the business in this early stage.
You're talking there about being a great place to work, and you actually came on board, and we touched on it there, within a pandemic, unusual, challenging time for anyone to join a business. And, as we move out of it, there's a lot of remote working and things like that. What's it been like for you, and what have been your experiences, and how's that going to impact on this role? Would you say something? It
has been very interesting starting in a pandemic, and that has been from interview through onboarding to developing in the role. But there's a really positive team at Accelerant, and that has felt, certainly for me, very seamless in the process so far. And I think that is a result of the overall culture within the business. There's a really strong drive to create a strong employee culture in this new startup. The other aspect that has been very important for me since joining Accelerant is that there's very strong visibility for the team members of what the business is undertaking and where it is directionally going to. And that's been very, very important, whether it has been on the day-to-day aspects or some of the acquisitions and growth intentions of the business. But that visibility has been a really nice piece to the role.
Well, I've talked there about the Treasury Analyst role being important for both you and the group and you've talked about the positive start, joining essentially a startup business, but we're in a well-established industry. So definitely want to join you guys. But, the Treasury Analyst role itself, it's going to be based there. You've got a team and, going to be working with guys in the US. Obviously, you're based in the UK, but it's a global role, yours role, and this person's going to support you. Why is this Treasury Analyst role itself so important for both you and the group?
Yeah, absolutely. And the role is very important. We're seeing and have seen significant growth in the US. We really need to build out the Accelerant framework around controls and governance, around connectivity with the business, and around strong liquidity and cash management. So this role is going to be key in continuing that growth and ensuring that we get the Treasury function framed up right for Accelerant.
So Craig, you sell that very well there, sir. I hope my job as a recruiter is still safe. You've explained there that the Treasury position itself is a linchpin, if you like, for the business. But where does the Treasury function go? I know you've talked about some of the expansion plans in the group. Is that where it's particularly going to support you? What's the ethos, if you like?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've talked already about the business being in that early stage of the life cycle and how exciting that is. I would say the world is your oyster in a growing and developing company. So you're looking at supporting and growing the US and Bermuda Treasury landscapes. There will also be the opportunity to work across the cross-functional teams, which is going to really broaden and develop an individual's skill base as they engage in that work. So that's also really exciting.
Yes, they develop and things. And as we wrap up this short video, I know that people are going to want to be part of the Craig Nichols team. That's it, the part of the global treasury of a growing group. And then this is where someone, I'm looking forward to people sending me their resumes, because working alongside you, just as they can see on this video, we've known each other for many years. You've got this great treasury background, a lot to pass on. What closing words are you going to say to anyone watching today, Craig?
Accelerant is a very exciting business and a very exciting phase of its business life cycle. And we've touched on a few of those points already. But what I would say to somebody looking at this, if this does resonate with you, come and join us on the adventure. There's exciting times ahead.
Amazing. Thank you, Mr. Nichols. Excellent stuff. I'm looking forward to presenting you with a brilliant shortlist soon from a lot of people watching this. We'll put your details in the notes on the YouTube video as well, so you can look at Craig's background and, well, just send us your resume. Looking forward to engaging with you soon. Many thanks.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.